Alright, Spanish 1, we are continuing our review of the present tense with this lesson on verb conjugation for ER and IR verbs. You have a previous lesson that was on AR endings, so hopefully you know how to do those and make sure you've done that lesson before you do this lesson. So we're going to conjugate with ER and IR verbs today. So the conjugation procedure is the same. You're going to drop your ER or IR ending, and then you're going to be adding certain letters. Now for ER verbs, your letters look like this: O, S, E, hemos, eis, and N. Notice that all you did between an AR verb conjugation and an ER verb conjugation is you swapped the E for an A. Because remember, your AR endings are O, as, a, amos, eis, on. Your ER endings, you just put an E in there instead. Makes sense. O, S, A, amos, eis, and N. So if we have a couple of verbs to conjugate, such as comer, which is to eat, correr, which is to run, or beber, which is to drink, we have some examples here. Yo comer would be yo como. Tu correr would be tu corres. Usted beber would be usted bebe. Hali y yo comer would be hali y yo comemos. Vosotros correr would be vosotros corres. And las muchachas beber should be las muchachas beben. So pretty simple. You drop your ER ending and then you add those various endings. So let's do a few examples with you trying it. Here's the chart. So we're going to do a few with the chart, and then we're going to do a few without the chart. So let's do with the chart. Okay, now let's try without the chart. Have you memorized the endings well enough to conjugate these verbs without looking? Alright, hopefully that wasn't too big of a deal. Now we're finishing with IR verbs. So IR verbs are very similar to ER verbs. As you can see, we have O, S, A, and then we go emos and eis, and then we're back to N. So they share most of the same endings except for nosotros and vosotros. In that case, we replace the A or the E with an I. It's an IR verb. It makes sense. So your IR verb endings go O, S, A, emos, eis, and then back to N. Let's just pick one verb for IR verb conjugation practice. Let's do escribir, means to write. So yo escribo, tu escribes. Amanda would be like one person, escribe. Nosotros escribimos. Waylon y yo escribimos, that's the same ending. Scotty y Aliana escriben. And back to if you do one of vosotros, vosotros escribís. So pretty easy. Alright, let's finish up our lesson here. It's your turn again. Let's do a few IR conjugations with the chart. And then of course you'll have a few without the chart. So let's do a few with it. Alright, now try it without the verb chart. Alright, so that is your lesson on ER and IR verb conjugation. I would recommend, if you're still struggling with this, just watch this video over and over again, do the examples over and over again so you can get 100%, and this becomes second nature to you. It is important to memorize your endings, which really isn't difficult. Your ARs, O, as, a, amos, eis, on. Your ERs, O, S, A, amos, eis, N. And your IRs, O, S, A, emos, eis, N. Good luck.